Hello everyone and welcome. Today is the start of probably many's favorite event of the season. It is the times 5 XP event. A lot of watch levels to be obtained here. You can have a maximum of 1,000. That also means there's going to be a lot of loot to get. There's going to be a lot of resources to get from that loot for dismantling it or putting it towards your expertise. It's such a good event. Now this is on for 4 days, 20 hours, which takes us past the weekend or to the weekend, I believe. You basically got 5 days from now, and yeah, 1,000 levels is your cap. Now there are instances still where I think this doesn't work for people, where this will show that it's already maxed out. If that is the case, that is a bug. It's a known issue and you can't take part in it. I hope that doesn't happen to many of you. I hope they've kind of fixed that now, but yeah, it should look like this. You should start at 0 for the week and you can work up to 1,000. So what we're going to do in this video is show you how I farm this event and give you some builds as well to help you along the way. Now the key is to play on the highest difficulty possible first of all. So we're going to use DC. Open world activities are by far the fastest way to gain XP, and you want to play on the highest difficulty that you're comfortable with. So I'm going heroic. Now it's important that this is efficient. If you're dying all the time on heroic, it's not efficient. Don't be afraid to drop it to challenging if you want to. Hopefully these builds will help you though with the difficulty that I show you. But yeah, obviously players at different levels in their journey or whatnot. So highest difficulty that you're comfortable with. Then go to your directives. This is going to increase your XP as well. So we're going to throw on all the directives. We've got ammo hoarders, we've got full skills, rages, fog of war, and fragile armor. 125% boost on the XP there, which is going to be included in the times 5. So tons of XP by playing like this. We're going to confirm those settings, and that's going to change my world now and make all those adjustments. And then I'm going to show you the first build that is highly recommended for this event. So people will make this build differently. This is how I have it. I call it my hot shot one shot build. I used to call it the cheese build, but it looks like this. We've got the sharpshooter specialization. I've got an M700 carbon with damage to target out of cover and determined on it. Determined is very important for this build. It's what helps make this build very easy to farm with. Secondary don't matter. I've got a St. Elmo's there in case I need it. Sidearm don't matter. 4 pieces of hot shot. It's a gear set. We got it on the mask. The 4 pieces comes with marksman rifle damage, weapon handling, headshot damage, some other perks on the headache talent there as well. You want to make sure headshot damage is rolled and the headshot damage mod is on in the mod slots on this build. Hot shot gloves, same again. Headshot damage. Hot shot knees, headshot damage, and a holster, weapon damage, and headshot damage. The chest piece is also very important for this build. You want to have the chain killer chest piece, which is a Walker, Harris, and Co piece. It's giving you a 5% weapon damage. You want weapon damage and headshot damage on that as well. I've got weapon handling as the third attribute there, not as important. And you got headshot damage in the mod slot. It comes with perfect headhunter. After every headshot kill, you basically get more and more damage. They chain together, hence chain killer. Backpack, I've gone a Roldy backpack for the marksman rifle damage, and it's set up the same as chest piece, weapon damage, weapon handling, headshot damage with a headshot damage mod, and a talent on the backpack is vigilance, so I'm increasing my total weapon damage when I'm not taking damage. I've got a decoy as a skill, a revive hive as a skill, and I am all ready to go. So what should I farm? You want to farm open world activities to make this as efficient as possible. The best open world activities to do are public executions and propaganda broadcasts. So I really love this area around the Washington Monument. You can fast travel to the tidal base and stronghold, and you normally have a good bunch of propaganda broadcasts and public executions here. And you want to use these because just look at the XP. You can see the reward for XP there's 460k. That's without all of the other bonuses like the directives and times 5 event. And you can see propaganda broadcast is very similar. 434, 460. If you go to territory control, it's 261. Okay, so they're still good. You're still going to get some good XP. Resource convoy, 257. What other open world activities do you get? Control points, they're pretty decent, 722, but they do take take a while to do. Some people love doing control points, and it's actually advisable to do them if you still need to get like blueprints and stuff, because on heroic control points right now, you will be getting blueprints. Some new blueprints have been added to them. If you're building up your blueprints on your crafting station, then definitely include these in your grind as well, so you're kind of like doubling up on the grind, and they do give good XP. They just take longer to do. So when we're just speaking of efficiency alone, I think that's pretty much all the open world activities you can do. Unless I'm forgetting something. Yeah, public executions, propaganda broadcasts, they are the best ones. Oh, we got elite territory control there. Even with the elite territory control, you can see it's only 283 on the XP. So still, nowhere near public execution or propaganda broadcasts. Executions are probably a little bit quicker than broadcasts as well. So we're going to go and do this. We'll hit this public execution, show you how the build works. So we'll fast travel to Tidal Basin. Hopefully we won't die. The thing we're playing on the highest difficulty with all directives, obviously there's going to be moments where you can die. It can just happen. But this build does make it very easy. All you've got to do really is get your first headshot, and then everything after that is one shot, which is why we call it the one shot headshot build. So we're going to go into this area, try not to get spotted, and we're going to start with a headshot. Ideally we want a red bar if we can find one, because the yellow bar ain't going to go down straight away. And there we go. And then everybody else then, it's just going to be one shot. And this is how the build works. Pretty much. It'd be better if I could have some cover. We want to make sure the hostages don't die as well.
System back online.
Can't get him through that. There's someone over there. Okay, doing terrible here. There we go. And hopefully this guy comes out. For the directives, we've got no radar and stuff like that, so you do want to be a little bit careful. But more experienced you are, you probably base tank these a little bit. Next wave, they could come behind or in front, so just being careful. They're coming in front. Got a dog. Dogs work. Wait until they explode. Count as a headshot. The only enemies you got to be careful of are enemies with helmets or tanks and things like that. They will soak up your headshot, and you have to find another one. Oh, I think that dog soaked up my headshot. They do work normally. There we go. Headshot right back. And we're on that chain again. We're on one shot kills. Is someone over here? Yeah. Hostage just ran in front of me. Oh. And there we go. Done. And that was very slow then. That was very slow. First time using the build in a while. But just like that, you're going to get about 4 levels, if I remember right, that they give you when you complete these. Wow, 2.3 million XP there. Watch level up. 3 levels. We got 3 levels. I think 1 field proficiency popped up as we did it as well. So now, from this area, we can then just go to the next public execution and do another one. And this build does make it very easy. We'll quickly check. We're on 5724. So, we are, yeah, 5724, just over a quarter of the way to the next level. As you're going around this area, around Tidal Basin as well, they'll start respawning. It's such a good area for farming. We should still have the chain, but just get that headshot just in case. And we're going to try and do a little bit better this time, just to show you that I'm not as terrible as I just looked. First wave done. And they're coming out of this door here. Now it's the Determined that's giving me the constant headshots. So once I got that first headshot kill, body shots after that will count as headshots. And that's why you need Determined. Once you got that first headshot, it's anywhere even in their foot, it's going to count as a headshot until you lose that buff. Once you kind of lose that determined buff, that's when you've got to get another headshot again. Such a good build. You just seen how easy it is. Very, very good. And we just got, what were we? 3 levels. So yeah, we got about 3 levels of public execution there. And it's very nearly on the next level. So 3 to 4 levels. And you're going to stack up on field proficiency caches very, very quickly. Which is why I said this event is great for loot. It's also great for materials when you open all these and break everything down. When they put these on global events as well. I don't think we're part of a global event right now. But you also get global event stars and then even more reward. Because then you can spend all your global event stars as well. But we don't have a global event active that ended today. So it's even better when they do that. And by the looks of it, this is the only ×5 XP of the season. They've got a season XP event there, clan XP event, conflict. So yeah, the only ×5 of the season. We had the ×3 earlier on. So definitely get on and grind this. I had to get my Xbox account. I want to show you another build though. Sniping isn't for everybody, and some people hate sniping. So I do have a comfy build to use as well. For this event, it's not as easy, but you should be able to play it with directives. And it's my Blue Striker build. I've shared this a ton recently. A ton. It's such a good build. Lots of survivability. Great for heroic content. And this build looks like this. I've got the Lexington with Killer on right now, so I'll be using that. But you can use any AR that you want. We've got the machine gun for armor on kill and a bit of rate of fire. Got the lefty and sidearm that don't really matter there. We'll start with the Memento backpack. This is going to give you damage. This is going to give you survivability. Get kills, run over trophies. It's really, really good. And it's 4-piece striker. You'll notice that on my striker pieces, only one striker piece has red core. Weapon damage and crit damage there. The others are all armor and crit damage. Crit damage mods on the build as well. Crit damage across the build. Unless you're lacking on chance or you want chance, switch some crit damage mods out for crit chance. Some people might prefer that because the chance is quite low on this build. But the gloves, armor, crit damage. Knees, armor, crit damage. And then the chest piece is a Palisade chest piece for more armor on kill. Armor, crit chance damage, and a crit damage mod with Obliterate on that. You can go Obliterate. Intimidate is quite good on this as well, but I just go Obliterate. Now the crits you won't like because they are low. They're only 36% on this build with 137.4 crit damage, which is why I said if you want to swap out some of the mods there for crit chance mods to boost that, you can do. Potentially also using SMG on this build as well. That could work as well. And with the SMG, you'll get more crit chance as well. But alter it how you like. The build works really great. So we're going to now go and find another activity where there's a field propaganda broadcast up here. We might be running through a territory control as we get to that, but that's fine. We can do that, and we do have cool skills on. So when we use a skill, the other one goes on to cooldown, I believe. I don't think that's going to affect the shield. Now, the thing with this build is that your shield is skill tier 6 or 5. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Skill tier 6 Crusader shield. And that's what's kind of like important for survivability of the build. And you're going to want to be using that quite a lot. So with cool skills on, we will be losing our hive. We're going to want to make sure we get plenty of bonus armor and stuff as we play. We're going to get that with the Memento. And we are running through a territory control. So we'll do it. Why not? It's some XP. I'll show you how this build works. As soon as the trophies start dropping, you're going to want to pick those up because they're going to increase your survivability and your damage. Get that bonus armor up. So if you don't like sniping, this build hits hard. Even with all the blue cores, it hits hard. And a ton of survivability, which is key. So it makes it kind of like easy to play heroic content with this build. The directives you need to be careful of. I'm hitting reload out of habit. I believe we've got ammo hoarders on, so we run out of ammo quick if I keep on doing that. There's the access key. There's an activity done. And there's a box open and more XP. And we'll go and do this propaganda broadcast now. Did I get the XP? Is someone still alive? Someone's still alive. I missed him up there. Look. There we go. So only 1.3 million for that. you can see how propagandas and public executions are better. They are quick though. Territory controls are very quick. Now I'm going to focus on this one. Again, to show you I'm not as bad as I just looked. I will get this one done. I think we might have to hit this now, do we? Oh no, someone else, probably with the key. There we go.
And if you don't agree with their cause, access key detected. Progress resumed.
See in here, is he's, I can't tell because of the weather. I don't think they're a part of what we're doing. These definitely are. The amount of survivability on this build's unreal. Just keep running over those trophies. But bonus armor for days, especially when playing solo. It will work in a group as well. It is worth mentioning with both of these builds, like solo, they're going to work best. When you're in a group, you're fighting for headshots with the one-shot build. When you're in a group with this, you got a memento, so you're fighting for kills to get a memento stacks. But they can still work. In duo, definitely. Trio, definitely. Even 4 people, they can work. But with this build, if you're not getting many kills in your squad, you're not really taking advantage of the memento, so you might want to switch that up a little bit. And with the one-shot build, if you're in like a group of 4, obviously the enemies have a lot more HP. You'll probably find yourself struggling to get that first headshot now and then, especially if there's only elites and your team are robbing the red bars and stuff like that. So do think about that with this farming method, but those 2 builds are absolutely great for this event. You can farm the open world for hours and get tons and tons of XP. You can see I've already got another propaganda broadcast there. We've got a public execution there, another territory control. By the time I kind of sweep this area, this is going to start popping back up. This area is so good to farm. You got 2 control points as well if you want to. I tend to just focus on this area, reset the map and keep on focusing on this area. Just lots of activities all close together. You can start from DZ South as well to start your route around the area if you want to. It's just really good. You'll get that 1000 XP in no time. Well, 1000 levels in no time, I want to say. And lots and lots of reward for it. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the video. So there's my tips for the times 5 XP event. I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping to get on Xbox this week and finally get to watch level 1000. I've only got about 150 levels to go. Shouldn't take me long. I just need to farm these builds. I don't have these builds on Xbox. I might do that as a between the streams episode this week and get that out over the next few days for you to watch and watch me do more of this. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Do hit like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content from myself, and until the next one, take care.